Hi everyone, my name is Royce and you are watching this series that I'm doing where I share my life experiences and my observations. And now you are on the next part of the 3 C's, which is capitalization. In this context, it means basically to take advantage of or to seize the moment, as you will, or seize whatever's happening in your current timeline. Now, how this is related to the other C's, which is chaos and control, capitalization, or to capitalize on something, is usually a cause and effect, or like an after effect or somewhat byproduct, because most people, after this chaos or control, they want to capitalize on that chaos or whatever they're trying to control. So, in the perspective of a rich person, what does it mean to capitalize? Or you've heard the saying, seize the moment, right? Or carpe diem. It's pretty common knowledge. So, in times of turmoil, when chaos is ensuing, most rich people, how they capitalize during these situations is by positioning themselves to benefit from these types of, we just call them black swan events or major life events or whatever, even during natural disasters as well. Now, you may be wondering, if rich people are always doing this, capitalizing on such events and being able to take advantage during the times of chaos where most people are losing and all that, then wouldn't that defeat the purpose of, an economy or something that's supposed to have order to life? And we'll answer those questions in a later section, so I won't address that right now. So yes, most rich people, they take advantage of these opportunities to capitalize and to either make more resources or build more wealth. And you'll see this throughout history during, yes, natural disasters, wars, or maybe some pandemic or anything else that's usually making the headlines. Now, going to the poor mindset, or what a common worker would think about capitalize, they actually don't have a clue or an idea, because most people that are in the working class or below, or they're struggling or trying to get by working hard, which is still a very respectable way of living, they don't understand what capitalize means, or seizing the moment or seeing the opportunities that happen to other people that are obviously unfortunate, such as the stuff that I already mentioned. So when something happens, what is really the go-to or for poor people to capitalize? There isn't that much. They usually listen and just be docile and behave, right? Or they have some other mechanisms or social programs, and that's what a lot of poor people push for most of the time, is social programs or programs that help them or benefit them in some way, but they don't see the underlying purpose of the events, where they can take whatever resources they have or assets and try to build upon, like I said, what the rich people do, which is to capitalize and seize the moment, carpe diem, and things like that. And there's not really much I can go into depth, because a lot of poor people, or a lot of the people in the working class, they don't understand that even though there's bad things that happen in the world, and that's unfortunate, it's always crazy to say, but you can capitalize on anything. Now, to further broaden your understanding of what it means to capitalize, so think of any major event in point of history, or look at the timeline you're living in right now, and look at something that impacted millions of people or on a mass scale, and think about, what did the other people do to capitalize on those moments? Did they sell something, or did they make a new group, or did they have some funding, or did they write a new rule or a law that benefits them? There's always these small nuances that add up, that capitalize or build the wealth of certain groups of people. So just focus on asking people and finding the evidence that helps support your hypothesis. And that's what it means to capitalize, from the rich mindset versus the poor mindset. And my name is Royce, and I'm just here to share my experiences and observations in life. And we're going to start wrapping this section up and continue on to the next section. Furthermore, I would like to mention that the ways or methods that most people use to capitalize are also alongside of arbitrage, exploitation, being taken advantage of, and black deals or underground deals or the black market or something like that. These are other ways too that other people use to capitalize, because most of the things that you see on the surface and what you don't see, which happens, low key underground or in some hidden areas, those are where most people capitalize. So that's it for this last C on the 3 C's. This was capitalize. And in the next video, we're going to start wrapping up the 3 C's and with the conclusion. And I hope to see you in that next video. And we're going to move on to the next part as well after that video. So once again, this is the 3 C's. And the next video will be the conclusion on the 3 C's.